Hello everyone. God created everything by number, weight and measure. It's me Sabita. Welcome back to my channel Maths with Sabi. In this section we are going to learn about what is quadratic equations, standard form of quadratic equations and identifying quadratic equations. Let's check what is quadratic equations. Let's try to understand it with an example. We have two friends, Ram and Rahul. Ram is 4 years younger than Rahul. Also, we know about product of their ages are 40. Let's express these informations mathematically. Let's take Ram's age is X years now. We know Ram is 4 years younger than Rahul. So, Rahul age is X plus 4. Also, we know about product of their ages are 40. So, we can write it as x into x plus 4 is equal to 40. On simplifying this, that means x into x, x square, x into 4, 4x is equal to 40. Just we simplify this equation, we get their ages. How to simplify this equation? We will learn how to simplify this type of equations later. Look at the LHS of this equation, x square plus 4x. We know the degree of this expression is 2. We know that expression with degree 2 are called quadratic polynomial. So, x square plus 4x is a quadratic polynomial. Expressions like x square, 4x square plus 2x plus 2 are examples of quadratic polynomial. What we got from this example? When a quadratic polynomial is equated with something, we call it as quadratic equation. Quadratic equation means an equation with one variable and degree 2. Next, let's learn about the standard form of quadratic equation. All of us know the general form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. When we equate this polynomial to 0, we get the standard form of quadratic equation. So, the standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Remember that where a not equal to 0, then a, b and c are real numbers. Why here a not equal to 0? If a is equal to 0, the x square term would vanish. That means the degree of this equation is 1. So, it would no longer be a quadratic equation. Next, identifying quadratic equations. Let's do some examples here. Check whether 2x square plus 4x plus 2 is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation or not. We know the degree of this equation is 2. Compare this equation with the standard form of quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here, the coefficient of x square, that means a is equal to 2. The coefficient of x, that means b is equal to 4. Constant term, c is equal to 2. So, it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So, we can say that this is quadratic equation. Next, we can check minus 4x square plus 2 is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation or not. We know the degree of this equation is 2. Compare this equation with the standard form of quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here, the coefficient of x square, that means a is equal to minus 4. There is no x term, so b is equal to 0. That is not a problem, but one condition is that a must not be equal to 0. Here, constant term c is equal to 2. It is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So, we can say that minus 4x square plus 2 is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. In this section, we have learnt about what is quadratic equations, standard form of quadratic equation and identifying quadratic equations. I hope this video will be useful for you. Thank you.